Right, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm just going to show how I clean my scooter. Like I say, I'm not a professional valeter or nothing like that, and to be fair, I don't even really clean it that often, but I have got all the stuff here, so I thought I'd show the way that I do it. So first of all, some of the things you'll need. I mean, some of these things I probably won't use. I mean, this interior detailer, it is really good for black plastics, but I'm going to be probably using this MucOff motorcycle protectant. It's just because this smells really nice as well, this MucOff one does, and also it's kind of water repellent. It's kind of weaker version of the Acf50. So it kind of does the same as what Acf50 does, but just leaves less mess. I will be using some of the Acf50, mostly on the swing arm, down by sort of the back wheel, on the exposed aluminium casings and stuff. But the majority of the wash is going to be this AutoGlym Power Blast and this AutoGlym shampoo. I'm going to be using the Karcher, and I'm going to be using the actual Karcher snow foam cannon. I have got a better cannon over here, but this one, and it does work a lot better. Like, you get a lot more thicker foam on this one, but I've misplaced the insert on the back. I don't know where that's gone. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of the AutoGlym stuff. I mean, I've got a matte finish on mine, but if you had a gloss finish, you could use some of the polish. That Polar Seal as well, that's really good. I don't tend to use that on motorbikes though, because what it does, it's like a similar to when you have one of them ceramic coatings put on, and then all the water beads up and comes off. That's what that does. But the only problem with that is you have to put it into the snow cannon, so it gets everywhere. So you get it all over your tyres and everything, which is not that good. Also got like a bag full of stuff up there. But for this video we're going to be using these. So also you're going to need a bucket, and the best sort of bucket to get is one of these ones with a grid in the bottom. Because of course, if you've got a grid, then all the bits, if there's any like large chunks, they float to the bottom instead of picking it back up and then scratching your paint. So I'll be using that for the wash, using one of these mitts to wash the bike, and then you need loads of microfiber cloths. My missus seems to buy them in bulk. So, and also these are pretty good for applying the Acf50. If you squirt the Acf50 onto there and then just rub it on, it saves it being so like thick and gloopy. And it's also, when you use the protectant, helps to spread it out a bit. So let's go over to the bike. The first thing I'm going to do is just get it a bit wet. So I'll just give it a quick blast. I'm going to be using this Karcher. It's the K3. So I'll just give it a quick blast, wet it over, and then I'm going to come back with a snow cannon and get some snow foam on it. It's not that dirty. I know it's got a stone chip as well here. Quite a nasty stone chip on the front of the bike here. I've just bought some top up, touch up paint, so I'm hoping I can cover that. But yeah, it's pretty dirty. Anyway, let's get it wet and we'll go from there. Got a visitor. Right, so I've changed the position just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going with the jet wash. So yeah, once you've wetted over, you want to change over to the snow foam. Fill it up to about here with water, and then put about that much of the Polar Blast stuff in, and then just give it a good lather with the old snow foam. Once you've coated it with the snow foam, you want to leave it on there for about 5 minutes. Let it soak in, let it break up the dirt, and then we'll move on from there. So like I say, once you've snow foamed it, left it for 5 minutes, just get the jet wash back on it. You don't rub this, you don't rub this in, just jet wash it straight back off again. But like I say, give it 5 minutes to soak in and break all the dirt up. Alright, so let's have a quick catch up. Wetted over, snow foamed it, left it for 5 minutes, then jet washed it off again now. So a few key points is you don't want to get the jet wash too close, especially if you've got stickers on it and things like that, because it will pull the stickers clean off. Right. Secondly, with this video, it depends now what you've got for this next stage. So let's go back over to what stuff. Look at them dogs. So, right. So I've got this motorcycle protectant. What this does, it drives water out, and it gives it a protective like coating. It's like a post wash, so it's kind of after you've cleaned it. But if you haven't got that, then I would definitely recommend using like a shampoo, conditioner, and then trying to get some sort of like protection on it, like either a wax or a poly, well, mostly a wax or even that Polar Seal stuff. So without dragging it out too much, because I'm using the motor protectant, I'm not going to bother using the shampoo on this video, just because like it was already pretty clean. So yeah, me just using the snow foam and then jet washing it off has pretty much got it up to a decent standard. So all I'll be doing now, so I'll get two microfibers, get this protectant, and what I'll do, I'll dry off a section. Actually, you can see where I sprayed some of that protectant on yesterday. See how it's all dry here, and then it's wet there. That's because I sprayed some of this on last night, so that's how much it drives away the water. You see how it's all dry there, and then all the rest is all like wet. So yeah, I'll just do a quick section with this, and then I might as well call it an end to this video. It was just to show you some of the products, and you know. But let me put this on first, and you can see what it looks like, and then you can sort of make your own mind up what you want to do. So just for the video, I'm going to just do this section here. So what you want to do is dry it off. So use one microfiber cloth to dry it. Shake up that. Probably don't need to put as much as what I'll just put on there, but and then once you put it on, you just like polish it off. I know at the moment, that's a big no-no as well when you drop your cloth on the floor, because if it picks any grit up, you're going to get swirls in it. But what I was about to say is, I know at the moment it might look a bit shiny, but once it dries, it'll go back to a matte finish, and then what it'll be completely waterproof. So when it rains, it just beads up and comes off, and also the dirt has less chance of sticking to the finish. And then if you have got some Acf50, I mean, you can put Acf50 on everything, but myself, I'd only put it on like the swing arm, I wouldn't even really bother with the casing around the back here, because that's plastic. So I know people like rave on about Acf50, but on a scooter, because most of the stuff is you know, covered, I think it's a bit overkill. I mean, the Acf50, all you want to be doing is put it on like the little metal fasteners, so maybe put it on there, and that's it really. To be honest, I'll recommend this more than Acf50. Makes less mess, and I think it gives it a better finish. As you can see, that's starting to go back to the matte, and now it's drying. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video here. Once I've finished it off, I'll use the photo from the thumbnail. So anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.